You might think making more money by working less is impossible, but if you look at the most successful entrepreneurs in the world, you'll notice they've all mastered one thing: working smart. But what on earth does that mean? Because you hear that term thrown around all the time. Well, today I'm going to show you how elite entrepreneurs use two specific techniques to massively boost their productivity so that they can make more money by working less. I've been practicing this in my own business and it's helped me scale to multiple six figures, and really it all relies on understanding this one concept. I'm Ross Harkness, founder of selfmastery.co, a bespoke consulting company that helps entrepreneurs take themselves and their business to the next level. Now, what if I told you that there's a universal law that governs everything? And I'm not talking about gravity or energy conservation. Let me explain. You see, everything works in a cause and effect relationship. If I move my hand like this, that is a cause that is creating the effect of the air particles in this space being displaced. Essentially, I move my hand from here to here, which causes whatever was in this place to move. It's a cause and an effect. Or if I help my clients shift their identity and optimize their performance, they'll make more money in their business. The cause is me helping them take themselves to the next level, and the effect is they make more money and take their business to the next level. Now, another way to look at this is to call them inputs and outputs. In business, you can have the input of creating content that drives, say, 100 people to a sales page and creates the output of one sale. This is the universal law that everything works by. You have inputs and you have outputs, which if you look at it as a whole is a system. And everything, and I mean everything, is a system. Whether it's on the macro level of hydrogen protons violently colliding with each other to cause the nuclear fusion that allows the sun to heat the earth and create life, there's an input and an output. Or if it's on the micro level of you creating content to drive people to your sales process to get sales, again, there's an input and an output. Now, how does this actually tie into you making more money and working less? Because right now it's, rather an abstract concept. Well, what elite entrepreneurs know and understand is that everything is a system. And so they use systems to create leverage. You see, if you don't know the system that you're operating under in a given context, and remember, everything operates in a system, everything, then you don't know the inputs that create the outputs you want to achieve. You'll not have reliable results, and because your results aren't reliable, you'll be forced to work all day and still likely not make any money, as you don't know what to work on to make money and achieve your goals. So if you sell a high-ticket program, your desired output is signing clients. That is the whole goal of your business. It's how you earn money. You have to sign clients. But if you don't know what the input is that creates the output of you signing clients, you don't know what to work on to create that output. But if you do know the system, if you know your goal output is to sign, for ease of numbers, let's say one client a week, and you know that you need to send 500 cold emails to sign one client, all of a sudden you know the input for your goal. And that input is literally all that matters. When you know the inputs for your goals, you can put your entire focus into that input and not split your focus onto other things that don't matter. Because if you don't know that you need to send 500 cold emails to sign a client, you might only send 50 cold emails that week. You then might spend your entire day redesigning your website or doing anything else that doesn't actually contribute to your goal output. And then you'll wonder, why is my business not growing? Why am I not signing clients? Which means you end up working all the hours of the day without actually making any money, or at the very least not making anywhere near the amount of money you want to or could be making. Because here's the thing, when you think about a business, okay, what a business fundamentally, when you break it down to first principles, is a value exchange. You give someone value in the shape of your product or service and they give you money. It's value for value. Now, when you think about the daily runnings of the business to actually facilitate that value exchange and allow your business to exist and, hopefully thrive and make you a ton of money, your business is just a series of tasks. You do admin, you work with clients, you run ads, you talk to your team, you do whatever your business does, okay? But this fact that your business is just a series of tasks is literally what holds 99% of entrepreneurs back, and understanding why this is a problem is the difference between a standard entrepreneur and an elite entrepreneur. So, any guesses what the problem is? Well, to understand it, you need to first understand the concept of leverage. Archimedes, who was a Greek mathematician and philosopher, said, "Give me a lever long enough and a fulcrum on which to place it, and I shall move the world." That is leverage in a nutshell. It's where if you have something on which you can exert force or effort, you can get more out of it than what you put in. The less leverage something has, the more equal the outputs are to the inputs. And what elite entrepreneurs, billionaires, and all of the rest realize and understand is that the best use of your time is on the tasks that have the most leverage. The tasks that when you put a certain amount of time and effort into it, you get massively outsized returns. So I'll draw a graph on my iPad and put it up on screen so that you can see this and I can explain it a bit easier. So if you take this y-axis to represent output, which, in business, the goal output is almost always money, and this x-axis represents time and effort. We can then draw a line representing all the possible tasks you could do in your business. And as we move left on the line, the leverage of the task increases. So you could have replying to emails, working on your website, or networking, all these sort of tasks that are going to be pretty low output in terms of producing money, but pretty time and effort intensive. They don't have a lot of leverage. You could then also have making YouTube videos, taking sales calls, and working with clients. These are all relatively low time and effort in comparison to the amount of money or output they produce. They're high leverage. Like, for example, one of the most high leverage things I can do is send an email to my newsletter, because if you didn't know, newsletters are one of the most powerful sales tools any business can have. It's why all the biggest personal brands have one and try to get you to sign up to theirs constantly. It's why all the massive traditional companies send you emails with sales and promotions all the time. Emails are damn powerful for selling and making money. Now, an email can take me anything from 20 minutes to 1 hour to write, depending on the email, but it can make me thousands of dollars. That is high leverage. Not a lot of time and effort relative to the output. Now, I say relative because here's the thing about leverage. It's not about trying to put in as little time and effort as possible, because often the things that have the best outsized returns, the best leverage, actually do take time. Making a YouTube video can take me a few hours to make when you include planning it out, filming it, and all the rest. And it takes a lot of energy because it's quite cognitively demanding to make in-depth, valuable YouTube videos. But it is still a massively high leverage task, because although it's not a quick and easy thing to do, it can make me a lot of money, okay? The same with, if you do sales calls, a sales call might take an hour of your time and you might find them hard, but each call could make you thousands of dollars. So the leverage is still high. Now, what this means, and this is what all the elite entrepreneurs and the billionaires and multi-millionaires understand, is that not all tasks are created equal. Remember, the lifeblood of your business is basically a series of tasks, but some of the tasks only move you towards your goals a little amount. They're low leverage, while some move you towards your goal a lot. They're high leverage. If you want to make more money and work less, what you need to do is put as much time and effort into the high leverage tasks, the tasks that are up in the top left corner of this graph. Now, if we bring this back to systems, you have the goal output of making more money. The inputs that will help you create that output are your high leverage tasks. It's the sending 500 cold emails to sign the client. It's running the Facebook ads to get leads. It's creating the content to build your authority and drive traffic. If you want to win in business, grow consistently, beat your competitors, and make more than you'll ever need, this is how you do it. You simply put way more of your time and effort in these high leverage inputs and either completely ignore or minimize the time and effort you put into the low leverage inputs. And what you're going to find is that in every business, there's only really 2 high leverage points you need to focus on. It's getting clients because, well, obviously to make money, you need to exchange value, and to exchange value, you need the potential client to exchange value with. You need clients. So key leverage point number 1 is getting clients. And number 2 is getting clients results, because if you get clients good results, you win. Most people don't. Most people just try to sign clients and then deliver half-assed results. And this is why most businesses fail. The best of the best businesses in the world, at least, service-based businesses like agencies and coaches, they don't need to market. They don't need to market that much anyway, because they always have more clients than they'll ever need or can handle, because they get their clients good results. And when you get people good results, they'll refer their network to you, which means if you get good at getting amazing results for your clients and every client refers one other client, you get 2 clients for the cost of acquiring 1, and your business grows literally exponentially. Now, there's 2 high leverage points, but you can split these 2 high leverage points into 3 high leverage tasks, because you have to get traffic. You have to then convert the traffic, close the client, and you have to get the client results, okay? But these three things are literally the only things you can do to earn money in your business. They're literally it, okay? These are the inputs that drive the output. These are your high leverage tasks that you need to focus on every single day. You know, if you're waking up and not doing these three things every single day, then it's no wonder your business isn't where you want it to fucking be, because you're not doing the three things, the only three things that literally make your business grow. Of course, you know, at a certain scale, your main leverage tasks might be building the internal team to focus on these three things for you so that you don't have to do it, or you can do them at a bigger scale. But that's not most businesses. Most entrepreneurs should just wake up, eat, sleep, and breathe these three leverage points of getting traffic, closing clients, getting client results. Everything and anything else is a waste of your fucking time. Now, of course, you know, there's nuance to that. Like, are websites completely useless? No, of course not, but they're low leverage and you shouldn't spend an entire week or even an entire day building one. Now, once you understand this idea of systems and high leverage tasks or inputs, you're 80% of the way there. The other 20% is actually doing those leverage points, these inputs, to the best quality you can. And if you ever look at elite entrepreneurs, billionaires, multimillionaires, what you'll notice is a very particular pattern in how they structure their days. And to use it, you need to understand the finite potential of your willpower and focus. So imagine you have a bucket. Every morning that bucket is filled to the brim with water, but there's a problem with the bucket. Right at the bottom, right in the center, there's a hole, which means as the day goes on, as time passes, water drips out of the bucket until at the end of the day, there's no water left. It's empty. This is exactly what happens with your willpower and focus. As you go through your day, you use them up, which means by the end of the day, you have none left. Now, answer me this, and it's a fucking pretty obvious answer whenever someone proposes the question to you, but often, if you've never actually been asked the question, you'll not realize you're doing this. So do you think it is smart, if your goal is to grow your business and make as much money as you can, to do your high leverage tasks, the only tasks that create progress in your business, later in the day when your bucket is half full or even empty? Well, obviously it's not a good idea, because if your willpower and focus are low, then the amount of cognitive effort you can put into those tasks is limited. And so the quality of your work suffers and your results are subpar. You would be surprised by how many people do their most important tasks, the only tasks that create progress in your business, later in the day, simply because they put them off because they're hard and challenging. And then they wonder why their business doesn't fucking grow. Okay? Look, if you want to work less, simply focus on the free high leverage inputs. Do whatever you have to do to get traffic. Do whatever you have to do to sign clients. Do whatever you have to do to get client results, and do them whenever you want. But if you want to work less and make more money, you need to wake up and make the first thing you do be those free high leverage inputs. Now, which you do first depends on where your business is. You know, if you don't have any clients, the first thing you need to do each day is get traffic, whether that's through creating content, testing ads, sending cold emails, whatever, because there's literally no point you worrying about how to get client results when you don't even have clients. If you know you have to send 500 cold emails to sign a client, wake up and make sure the first thing you do is sit down at your desk when the bloody bucket of water is full to the brim and send 100 cold emails. Do not move from that desk until you've got that done. Honestly, I cannot stress enough how important this is. Everything is a system with inputs and outputs. Your goal of earning more money with your business is simply an output. It's a goal. It's something that will happen as a result of an input. To achieve it, you need to focus on the high leverage inputs. You need to focus on them as soon as you wake up, when your cognitive firepower is at its peak and you can do your best work. Because really, that is literally all that matters. If you want to grow your business, you need to get customers, which means you need traffic. You need people to know you exist. You then need to convert that traffic and close clients. You then need to get those clients results, fulfill the promise that you gave them when you closed them. Anything and everything else is pointless. If you know you can make $5,000 for every 1,000 cold emails you send, because, you know, every time you send 1,000 emails, 10 people book a call, 1 person buys, then it is absolutely stupid of you not to spend your entire day focusing on sending emails, taking sales calls, and helping your clients get results. Or, you know, at the very least, you need to be working on improving your systems for doing those three things. So if for every 1,000 cold emails you send, 10 people book a call, if you're not focusing on sending cold emails the second you wake up, you need to be focusing on improving your cold emails so that every time you send 1,000 cold emails, 20 people book a call and you automatically double the effectiveness of your tasks. You see, elite entrepreneurs work way less than you but make way more money because they put all their effort into getting clients or improving the systems they use to get clients and helping clients get results or improving how they get their clients results so that they can get them better results. That is literally it. Work smart by figuring out your high leverage tasks and going all in on them, and then work hard on those high leverage tasks as soon as you wake up. But look, I will tell you this. It is impossible to work less and make more money if you have a limiting belief that you need to hustle 24/7. So watch this video here to learn how to remove those limiting beliefs and stop holding yourself back.